What's up, everybody? My name's Brian from Avocadata, and we're going to go dive into DataGiss. We had some crazy storms last night, and I'm just going to start unlocking some of these areas that I want to get the addresses for. So I'm going to go click on my alert, and then I'm able to select how many addresses I want to transfer into my CRM. So now that the addresses are saved, we can click on View Addresses. I have my filter right here to hide LLCs and trust funds. So that way we're only going to get in address management. After you select the addresses you want to save, you're able to now select which people you want to unlock into your lead generation funnel. So I'm going to click 1, 2, click select all to get all 25. I'm then going to navigate up to this enrich with Avocadata green button right here. Click that, and it is now going to work our backend and slowly start to generate a list of leads that you can add to your CRM. So we get the property details, the image, the year the property was built, the roof size, and some other good demographic information. We have everything right over here of the consumer data. Get some more property details. You can add some tasks and some notes on whatever lead generation you do. And you can go off and export all of these leads. You can select what you want, click the export CSV, and now you have a clean CSV where you can actually upload to your email marketing, Go High Level, HubSpot, Salesforce, whatever it is you use. There is another one. We know there were a lot of storms yesterday and the day before. I'm going to go over to my alert calendar and I'm going to go to the 25th. And every day has a ability to go directly to the addresses that were found on this day. So when I click find addresses, we now load up all the alerts that occurred on this day, and we can do the same thing. Click the alert you'd like, select the amount of addresses you would like to get for that alert, and I'm going to just select the least right now. So again, all the addresses are saved. We can go to view addresses, and we updated everything here. Select the context you want, enrich with Avocadata, and then you can customize and export the list of leads that you just downloaded to your CRM. And it's identified by landline or mobile. You get the age. I also want to go find a new list of leads in Arizona. So I'm going to navigate to the Generate Quick Leads button, and I'm going to go draw a custom polygon, and I am going to select Continue. And now when I do that, I have a picture of a map. I'm going to quickly just go over to Street View. I'm going to zoom in, grab a polygon, draw a small little area so I can get a good amount of addresses to test for this client of mine. So right in there, we found 7,000 addresses. So these addresses are automatically now saved to your address manager. So if you wanted to, you can go click address management right over here. And when you load up into here, you now have, once again, those addresses. And you can see where the source came from. And if you want to be able to download these, you have to check the boxes. You can hit select all if you choose to. Notice how I clicked hide LLC and trust fund. So that way we can actually make sure the enrichment works well. I'm going to click enrich with Avocadata. Once again, it gets added to our list of leads where we had Tennessee, Alabama. Now we have Arizona. Sometimes it's instant, sometimes it takes some time. This one probably didn't find because I see it's listed at 50% confidence. And if that happens, you can select which contacts you want if they don't have a phone number when you actually export it. Also, over the last few days, we've been saying there's been very intense storms. So what I want to do is I'm going to go to geospatial analysis. And this just basically shows you what's been happening. Very good historical timeline. These are alerts themselves. But what I like to go to is storm radar, because on this page specifically, you can go back in time. It's a time capsule. So I'm going to go and select the 24th. And what it will do is reload up the collage of all of the storms and severity and radars that have occurred. So it can only load up to 500 at once. But if you wanted to add more, you can click load all 24-hour images. There are over 3,000 radar captures that we got in the last 24 hours on the day of the 23rd into the 24th. Now, what this allows you to do is you can identify with our AI what storms are stronger and weaker. And that sidebar allows us to actually identify where did the strongest storms hit. So instead of just seeing one radar with one red at one time, we're able to see the time lapse. We go to the color threshold on this bottom right. I'm going to navigate it to intensity 8 out of 10. Right now, we can see the strongest storms we're hitting. This is where hail was most likely occurring. And you can do some more research on what this storm was on the filtered alerts tab on the top left. But this is just another creative way for you to find leads. And on lead management, leads CRM, these are actually the pre-taken addresses of that geopartial analysis I just showed you. So all these addresses are automatically captured from any red cell that is over a location. And again, you could take these addresses, click move to address management, but this is the all-in-one tool to produce real-time intent data for anybody that could have had any type of damage on their property. Insurance adjusters might need this, state people trying to buy and sell and find new locations for property. If you go over to the homeowner database, you can actually pre-select different states you want to filter. If you didn't want to go through a storm, you can search up your postal code, city, county, street address, and you would be able to once again transfer this information directly over to your address management tab to further enrich. So you can make a free account, play around with this app at no cost, book an appointment below, and any questions, just reach out to us or email us at info@datatoleads.com. Thank you.